why is it that some people are super for or super against CBDCs?
They just launched their CBDC yesterday.
So tell us about this. I'm curious. It's always fun to watch because will it work?
So, okay, so I want to go back this out for 2 seconds anyway. Why is it that they, and really, again, maybe this will be in that course, but why is it that some people are super for or super against CBDCs?
Very few people are super for CBDCs if they know what it is.
Okay.
We were reading.
Don't build a clock. Just tell me what time it is. I just want to know the basics.
That's
if I was an
literally
idiot.
the problem is so they're like, oh, I want a federal currency that's digital and can track all of my transactions. So that's great.
The people who love CBDCs either work for the government and need to have increased surveillance for their job, or they are just one of those gung-ho, I love America. They would never do anything wrong with the extra surveillance powers, and they probably support the Patriot Act as well.
Slaves to the matrix, as
very
I like
few
to
people
say.
is what I'm saying. Like very few people that have thought it through. But if you don't know what a CBDC is, you might think, oh yeah, it'd be good to us to update our currency. But if you understand what blockchain is and what a CBDC is, CBDC is basically blockchain with a kill switch and extra surveillance.
Got it. Yeah, got it. Okay.
It's a disguise for government control and invasion of privacy. And
would it be helpful for every one of these countries to have their own CBDC, and then there would be some third-party private app like PayPal that allows you to transfer, without it, right? Maybe that gives the countries a false or a decent sense of security for the dumb people that don't know how it works to, I don't know.
Imagine this.
Trying to come up with a way for this to be registered and for blockchain to be more adopted for transactions with, some pretty built-in securities and safeguards so that like nobody controls anybody's money.
So, first of all, we already have that with legitimate blockchain, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody controls that, so we're safer. But think about
you might go to prison for having it.
Well,
wink.
Small problems, right?
Nudge, nudge. Wait, before you continue, though, I do want to mention that with CBDCs also, if you think there's a big issue with printing money nowadays, imagine when it's digital and it's literally a computer, press backspace, and then enter whatever digit you want, and then
but at least you wouldn't be able to, fake it, right? There wouldn't be...
Well, of course you could.
But the point is the inflation.
Well, the government could again. I don't know.
Of course, you can fake it because there's no obligation for them to have actual blockchain technology. They can just call it blockchain.
Yeah, to my knowledge, they're not, for the most part, not blockchain. That's the India one. It was interesting. You said they say it is.
Yeah, I'll send you this graphic. This is literally what was sent to some Reserve Bank of India clients 3 days ago. I'll send this to you. You can pop it up on the screen.
Frank, I think you missed. Did you miss the auto GPT convo, or you were?
I did. No, I missed it.
Okay,
yeah,
you missed someone at this table saying that you could tell auto GPT to change that number in the CBD or in the digital currency that Mark was saying, backspace.
Well, it's not even about an AI or anything. My point is that, look, at any given moment, the U.S. government's like, okay, we're about to print $2 trillion. Yeah. And then they press a button and the printer does whatever it does. Right. What I'm saying is if this is digital, there's no printer involved. There's no, we're printing $2 trillion. We're literally, there's $2 trillion now. It's done. It's done in a millisecond.
Well, but to me, the more troubling parts are, to your point about if there's intermediaries, is it's a bit like if your money can be seized at any point, much more easily than they currently can be seized, right? Right now, the biggest threat to financial freedom is being locked out of banking. But if you have money and you know how the banking system works, you can move it to protect it by putting it in different jurisdictions. If it's controlled by a central database and a central computer, which is what a CBDC implies, if it's in Venmo, if it's in PayPal, or if it's in the bank, Swiss bank, it's turned off. It doesn't matter who is custodying your funds.
Scary stuff.
Hey, thanks for watching The Merge. We've got a ton more stuff for you to watch on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. Check us out.